We're talking about unlimited of supplies, of art supplies, school books. I mean, so much is left behind inside this place. It's really unfortunate that it's not being used. But the Cleveland School of Arts, or Harry E. Davis Junior High, really cool explore. I mean, please respect it, but a lot of cool things in there. Audubon Junior High, that was a pretty cool school. Pretty much any school you go into, they're going to be pretty neat. A lot of mold. Again, a lot of these schools, places, wear masks. Always protect yourself. But just another cool school. I mean, not much I could really tell you about that. But and it's pretty much with my list that I have written down. Like recently, I've been attempting bridges. Or right now, it's actually been one bridge. I'm not having too much luck with it. What I mean is, I'm pretty scared. I mean, I don't know what it is because it's all steel steps. When I go out to the Eagle Avenue lift bridge, let me make this clear. When I'm going up the metal stairs, you can see the Cuyahoga River underneath you. The staircases are literally about shoulder length each side, maybe an extra foot. I'm passing up, but it's really intense just having that Cuyahoga River underneath you or some barges going underneath, because usually it's a better place to go in the evening. But again, that place you have to be also careful because again, I believe climbing on a bridge is a federal offense. From what I was told, it's not just your everyday trespassing. But myself, that's what I've been trying to work on lately. But haven't had luck much with that. But I'll get into that in a little bit. And another question: places I've been, I just did. Do you get scared? I guess I'll lead into where I was just at. I'm usually not really too scared. Most of the time that I only get scared is when I am going into a place or coming out, because that's when you worry about who's going to see you, who's not going to see you, who's going to report you, stuff like that. So I mean that's mostly where I get my anxiety of being scared when it comes to exploring, because again I've never had problems with people being there. I've ran into other explorers really at the most more than anything than homeless people or anybody to give you problems. As for getting scared, like I was saying, I've pretty much, like I said, never been really scared, but until recently when I've been trying this bridge, it's like I could get a quarter of the way up and I don't know what it is. I just get scared to death because again, I think it's the metal stairs of seeing the Cuyahoga River on each side of me. And that really gets me nervous. It gave me some pains in a place that's not too comfortable. I don't know how that happened, but and so far the other times that I've went, my legs just lock up. It's just I can't move. Mentally, I want to try, but the fear takes over, and my legs are just locked, and I have to go down the stairs backwards. So it happens. But anyways, so that's been pretty much, I guess you can say, my biggest scare so far. Who got you into it? Well, back in the day when I was working at this pizza place, this one girl I worked with, she told me how she was going down to take some pictures of an abandoned building. I said, why would you do that? I mean, aren't you scared or getting caught or anything? She goes, you got to come try it out. I mean, it's really cool, fun time. At first I was hesitant, but I gave in, and she again took me down to Warner and Swayze, so that was my first exploring it, and I really enjoyed that. So it got into my blood, and I wanted to keep going around checking out other places. I guess it's, I don't know what really to compare to, but it's almost like when you're in line for the roller coaster, the anxiety, the anticipation of what. So it's cool when you go around checking out these places. Have I ever got hurt? No, I have never gotten hurt. I've heard about people, of course, getting seriously hurt, falling through floors or stepping places they shouldn't, or any kind of injuries could happen. I mean, going into these factories, they are abandoned, they are not in use, so you don't know what's left behind, what you can step on. I mean, I've had a nail go into my shoe, but it's never pierced the skin, so that would be the closest thing to an injury I can think of. And anybody that I've ever been with, nobody's ever gotten hurt either, because we try to be smart. That's what the CET is about, the Cleveland Explorer Team. We try to keep ourselves safe and try to bring you guys the best quality of our adventures. Um, cool finds. I've never, like, when it comes to cool finds, I've seen cool things before, but I don't believe in taking things from these places. It's like you like to keep them as they were, as the history. I don't believe in tagging. I don't do the spray painting. I just want to get the history and bring it back to the people and show what these places once were. I mean, sometimes I'll get little things like how I got the employee handbook from a factory, or like a badge that says Acme, but I don't believe in doing nothing crazy, so not unless you want to call me out for that. But that's pretty much going to be the first video. I just want to answer some questions that people have been throwing at me. If you know about some places that are abandoned, Ohio, other places, whatever, comment below or send me a message on Facebook, Adam Begin. And I'll definitely look forward to bringing everybody more adventures and showing places that we go. But I always like to warn people, if you do this on your own, you have to realize, what we do and what you're about to get into is considered trespassing. You do have to be very careful and understand the risk. I've never believed in carrying a weapon or anything like that, but you do have to realize there are people you can run into that don't want you there. And the risks are out there. It's just, you have to be careful, be safe. I'm not trying to scare no one, but I'm also always going to be honest with people. I mean, enjoy your exploring, but always be safe and know the risk that you're doing of possibly being arrested, get a ticket, or whatever it may be. But other than that, people, enjoy your fun, enjoy your exploring, and hopefully I'll bring you some more videos of our adventures. And again, please leave some comments below if you know of anywhere that you would like us to check out, or if you have any questions, leave in the comments, and hope to see you guys pretty soon on another Explore.